Okay. What's going on? What's happening? Thought I'd do a wee video talking to you about the Outer Worlds on the PS4. All the things that I like and don't like and all that pish. The usual affair. The fun stuff. Like gunning down reptiles with massive machine guns. That's fun, right? I think that's pretty fun. Or splattering marauders with, scythes made of light and laser and death. I think that's quite fun. That's hilarious if you ask me. But then again, nobody's really asking me. I'm just telling you what I think. Right, so Outer Worlds. Made by Obsidian. Published by somebody else. Probably Bethesda now. Were they under the Bethesda banner when they made it Outer Worlds? I can't remember. Probably. There's a sequel out in a couple of months. Around about mid-October. So I thought, we'll play this shit, bash it in, get it finished, see what I think. Thought I'd do a fun wee video on it. We'll see how this turns out. Probably a lot of gumph. But then again, you never really know with me, do you? Can be really hit, can be really miss. Nobody'll watch it anyway, woe is me and all that. Get your violins out. I'm slitting my fucking wrists.
That was a joke.
Unalivicide, that's a good one, I'm keeping it. Anyway, more about the game and less about that shenanigans, So it's basically Fallout New Vegas Light, which is good, because it operates much better than a Fallout game. It doesn't have the bugs that the Fallout game does. I mean, it's got every wee things about it that are annoying, like when you die. Like, say you die and you've just went through like a gate, a world gate, because it's not a big seamless world, it's like Borderlands and that, where you're dying light or whatever, where you load between certain areas. So like, if you're in a world map and you want to go to a compound, you need to load into the compound. So you load into the compound and you walk, and then you die fairly soon after walking into said compound. And you want to reload your save, well, it puts you outside the compound, so not only do you need to wait on a fairly lengthy load screen to reload the game, you then need to load the game again to go back into that fucking compound you were just in. What's that all about? So, save often, and often, guys, because you'll just be doing your wee thing, having a wander, and dead! Scalps you in the face like a big soppy, wet, smelly arsehole that burns with acidic damage. And those load times are long. I'm like, what? Playing this via the PS5 and the PS4, and the load times, I'm like, they're a wee bit annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. They're fucking pish. I hate them. Sort that out. I know there's a PS5 version, but I need to pay for it in this case. And I'm like, no, the PS4 version, that'll do. If it's just better load times and that's really all that's different about it, they can stick that right up their arse, do you know what I mean? So this is a game, like I said, it's like Fallout, Borderlands, looks like Borderlands, I think, or Bioshock. A lot of Bioshock and Borderlands aesthetic shoved up this one's anus. It looks quite nice, but I've been playing it for quite a while, and all looks a bit samey. It's actually been starting to lose my attention a little bit, just a smeech. And I'm like, aye. Shooting's fine though, it's fun. The difficulty can really ramp up and spike on you. Put some damage into melee, some of your stats into your melee, because I run out of ammo quite quickly. Astoundingly quickly. So just beware of that. Beware of guns that share ammo as well. You don't want the same gun, 3 or 4 guns equipped that all use the same ammo. That's pointless. Shite anyway, because it's no variety, but you can be, you know what I mean, shite. There's a fair bit of talk in this as well, which I'm not really, well, I like RPGs, but I'm more in it for the combat and the exploration. The talking after a while, especially when it's been going on for minutes and minutes at a time, I'm like, going to shut up and let me kill things, please, or let me explore something interesting looking. There's no offer. It's a bit samey looking. I've said that already, but I'm saying it again, right? So there's loads of talking. If you love that, you're going to love this. You get your persuasions and your lies and your intimidating, your obfuscations or whatever, and your sarcasms and You can double cross people whenever you feel like. I think you can kill anybody when you feel like as well, which is quite tasty. I quite like that. Then you get a wee ship, and you just fly about in it. I don't think you can change your ship. You can't really do anything. It's just a wee flying home to get you from planet to planet. So it's fun. What it does well, but it's not exceptional. And I've been noticing that about a lot of games recently. I'm like excited for a new game. You're like, yes, this will be good, and you play it, and it's like I've slept everything else I've just fucking played. You know what I mean? I'm getting burnt out with my hobby. It's getting expensive, and the games are not really getting any better. And I'm like, well, what about indie games? Is that? That's fine. Indie games are fine. But there are a lot of 2D Metroidvania games that I'm not particularly good at, and I don't really want to play those. Or they look like Zelda for the SNES days. I don't want to play that either, if I'm being perfectly fucking honest. So I'm stuck with the double and triple A's. Double A's have been pretty good though. New Robocop and Robocop Unfinished Business. Loving it large. Hopefully I get more games like that actually appeal. Anyway, that's got nothing to do with this. So it's fun, it's cheap now. There's 2 DLC packs that I haven't played. So I'll maybe look at them some other time in the great span of the cosmos. Do I recommend it? Sure. If you want. If you don't want, don't. Get up. See you later.